right. Catching up on the Morgan Journal again. First off, this one I'm going to do driving like I normally do T4casts, driving. I'm actually coming back from just dropping her off on a Tuesday. So anyways, I say all that just because I don't know the dates off the top of my head. What's today? Today is the 29th, I guess. So 8. Oh yeah, minus 7. So that would be the 20. What did I just say? 9th. So 22nd. Up until Sunday, the 27th, is what this is going to be. So something I decided that I have to do is normally I make my T4 my Morgan journals they're bi-weekly. I do them like that because that's the weekend. I do them on the weekends I don't have my daughter. I figure I got the whole weekend to do this. Which usually they don't happen until Sunday. For some reason, Saturday, it just never happens. I plan on doing it Saturday, and it just doesn't happen. I dick around with other stuff. I relax too hardcore. And then Sunday comes around, and I'm like, dang it, I gotta do this. So anyways. But, as a result, I keep forgetting stuff from the week prior. And it just basically defeats my whole purpose of why I even do this. I make these to try to, journal what we do together, and if I'm forgetting a week, that's 2 weeks a month basically that I'm forgetting what we did, or I'm forgetting a decent amount of the details. I might have a general overview, but that's not how I want these to be. I want these to be detailed. So, and how do I want to put this? I don't know. So anyhow, what I'm thinking about doing is doing it just weekly. Maybe every Sunday or something I can make one and just catch up. Even on the weeks that, like this week, it's this week now, today being March 29th, this isn't my weekend week with her. So when I do this forecast, or I keep calling it T4cast because that's the background I'm using, but when I do this catching up with the Morgan Journal, it's only going to be today and Thursday. So it's only going to be for 2 days. But it is what it is. That way then I don't forget. So anyways, something that's extra annoying too is my last one that I uploaded, which I violently forgot everything about. I mean, I remember the day before that I started recording that. And then every day after that, I couldn't think of any details. And it's just me laying on my bed with raging Alzheimer's, like, what am I trying to say? And the thing that's annoying is, relatively speaking, that video took off for me. I got 8 views. That's why I say relative. I know, 8 views is absolutely nothing. It did not take off. Nobody saw it. I bet you those 8 views are people that I know. So it didn't really take off. But I say relatively because my T4casts or catching up with the Morgan journals and all that, they never get views. Nobody cares. Nobody checks out my T4casts. Look through my T4cast catalog. I probably have... What do I have? 34 episodes? I've been slacking on making more of those too, but they kind of don't matter because nobody watches them. But anyhow, or I should say listens to them. But anyhow, out of all those, I probably have at least 10 with 0 views. Been up there for maybe a year, 0 views. So that's why I say, relatively speaking, getting 8 views within a week is for a T4cast type video, if you want to call it a video. That's huge. And go figure, the one that actually gets views, I screwed up on. It's all choppy and crappy and ugh. It would have been nice if at least I could have remembered. Maybe if somebody was new, they might have liked me talking about, liked listening to me, talking about what I do with my kid, and they might have thought it was cute, and maybe they'd come back to check in just for the Morgan journals. And then I could have gained a new fan, new follower, whatever. No, instead, all they hear is, duh, oh, I don't remember. And then it was all, ugh. So yeah, that's why I figure I got to do these every week now instead. I mean, I was doing them daily. Well, not really daily, but, when I was on Rizzle, I was doing them, daily, so to speak. Like, today's Tuesday, I'd go home and make the Tuesday Rizzle. But Rizzle's kind of just more of a pain in the butt than anything because it only gives you a minute. Like, TikTok gives you 3 minutes now at least. Rizzle's still only 1 minute. Actually, I don't know. I haven't checked in a while. Maybe they are up to 3 minutes as well. But last I knew, it was just a minute, and it's just annoying. I talk, and then I run out of time. So then I got to put a title, part 1, then keep going on the next video, part 2, next video, part... It's just annoying. This is so much easier. I can ramble on as much as I need to, and it's one take. I don't have to keep stopping and posting. Go again. Stop. Post. Go again. The only reason I ever signed up for Rizzle anyways is because I heard that Rizzle A, you can grow pretty quickly, which, relatively speaking, I'd say I did. I have, what do I have? A couple thousand followers, I think. I mean, I feel like a lot of them are bots. But still, it's by far the biggest platform that I have. And second, my views are pretty good too. I get a lot of 1,000+ views on there. Anything else, I don't get 1,000. I mean, on this channel alone, I have, 2 videos that are at 1,000? Maybe 3. And I have, 300 and something videos? And only 3 of them with 1,000 views. On Rizzle, almost all my videos have 1,000 views. So, that's kind of why I did it too. Just because I thought, man, it'd be cool to be popular somewhere. All this effort I put in for literally nothing. But anyways, I'm trailing on for way too long. This is supposed to be a Morgan Journal. So, let's get it. So going back, I'm going to do these in order now this time. Normally I do them... Jeez, there's a lot of cops out. I'm trying to do this thing and I have my phone on so you can see the screen. It's like I'm on my phone, but I'm not. Anyways. So yeah, back to Tuesday. Tuesday, what was that? March 20... What's today? The 9th? So 22nd. So... in the last one, I said that the last time I saw my daughter, she was kind of weird and I don't know, depressed-ish seeming, and I didn't like it. So anyhow, Tuesday, I beat them home. I got there before they got off the bus, and she was back to being normal. She saw me, Daddy, and she ran over, so I was like, whew, that's a good sign. At first, this was starting out the way it always was. She was just kind of walking, and I'm like, oh, man. But maybe she just didn't see me, because then when she did see me, like I said, she yells, Daddy, and runs over, and I'm like, okay, good. Whew, she's back to normal. So anyway, I was a bit broke. So we didn't go get drinks or anything because, yeah, I just didn't have the money to. So what we did do is we just went home. And she did her usual, her homework, her math, and read her 20 minutes of her book. What's she on now? Charlotte's Web. And then for me, I tried to make Coney dogs, and then I just made some macaroni and cheese for her, and then I mixed a couple hot dogs into it, because, she's too boring for a Coney dog that has flavor, so we don't like that. But anyway, when we were eating that, we watched Toy Story 2. So as I said in the last one, we had watched Toy Story 1, so I figured out what the heck, so we watched Toy Story 2. And then when Toy Story 2 ended, it was probably 7:15. So my plan was to see if she wanted to play a little Guitar Hero. I mean, we roughly have about an hour at 7:15. As long as she gets in the shower by 8:20, then she can shower and brush her teeth and be done by 8:40, and then that's when we have to head out so I can bring her back to her mom's. So, an hour for Guitar Hero, that's fair. So I was going to suggest that to her, or suggest Minecraft, because we kind of haven't played Minecraft in a while. I mean, I don't really know how long it's been. Maybe only a month. But still, when you play it a lot and then you go to nothing for a month, it feels like a while. So anyway, when it ended, I said, what do you want to do? I threw it out to her just to see. Maybe she had an idea. Maybe she wanted to color pictures or something. We haven't colored in a while, so that would have been cool too. So anyways, what she chose, she says, do we have time for Toy Story 3? And I said, no, we don't have enough time. Because, she has to shower and get going back to her mom's and all that. So anyways, then she was like, well, do we have any time then? Can I just watch a little bit? And then whenever I have to take my shower, we just stop it there. And I was like, I guess, if that's what you want to do. So that's what we did. Watched about half of Toy Story 3. And then, yeah, that's about it. Turned it off at about the 45-minute mark. Took her shower, and went back to her mom's. Thursday, what are we now, the 24th? March 24th? So, this day, what happened is I had a couple, like I said, Tuesday I didn't have any money. I still don't have any money Thursday, but what had happened is I had a couple of bills that still didn't process yet. I had my tax preparer, which I use just to don't know, private person. She used to live local to me, and now she moved down to Florida, but she still does my taxes. I just got to mail it to her, and then she mails the completed ones back to me. So anyways, she charged me $210 for the services this year, which I think was down from last year. Last year, I'm pretty sure she charged me like $270. I don't know why she was so expensive. But this year, just $210, which is fine by me. It just blows Jackson Hewitt out of the water, too, because one year I was going to use Jackson Hewitt, because she kind of takes a while to get me my tax return sometimes. You know, sometimes she takes like a week, 2 weeks just to do it. One time, I was almost late how long she took. So I thought, well, maybe if I go to Jackson Hewitt, you know, other people that do this, it seems like it's almost like instant results, so to speak. You know what I mean? They file with Jackson Hewitt, and then once they're done with Jackson Hewitt, they're done, and they're filed. So that's what I was going to do, but I had them do like a preliminary like quote for me, just so I could see what it would cost. And the woman's quote was like pushing $600, and I was like, what? I was like, $600 for real? And she was claiming like that was with some discounts too, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Never mind. I'm not going to do this today. So that's when I went to my private person and paid the $270, which I didn't like, because I was like, come on, you're not usually this expensive. I think the first time ever that I used her, she was wicked cheap. She was only like $110, and it was cool. And then she's been slowly creeping up, and then she hit that $270 last year, but she went back down to $210 this year, so I'll take that. But anyway, yeah, so I didn't, so I was like, whatever. When I saw the $270, I was like, well, that's annoying. Why are you more expensive? But at the same time, I'm like, it still beats $600 though, so whatever. You want $270? Sure. But anyways, yeah, so this year was $210, so I had mailed out a check to her for $210, and it still hadn't been cashed yet. In addition, I had owed the state of Massachusetts $53. Pretty stupid amount, but that's what I owed, so I mailed that as well, and that also didn't get cashed yet. So I kind of had $263 on me, and since I'm paid on Friday, I'm like, well, I guess if I dip into this a tiny bit, it's going to be replenished tomorrow. And at that time, it was probably like 5 p.m., you know, after I get my daughter and stuff, so I'm like, if it hasn't been processed out of my account now, then it's not happening today. It's 5 p.m. Like, it's just it's not happening, clearly. So what happened was, I didn't do anything too crazy. We just went to actually, I did do some crazy stuff now that I'm thinking about it. So first we went to a gas station out. It's near my job, but it's on the way back from her mom's, to get some Friels. I don't think they're actually supposed to be called Friels. I think it's for real, but she's always called them Friels, so now we just call them Friels. But it's those shake things, the shakes or smoothies that you can get. Cumbies usually has the machines. She really likes the shakes. Actually, neither one of us have ever tried the smoothies yet. But yeah, she likes to get the shakes. So I was thinking about it. Like, I think Wednesday, I was like, we haven't gotten a Friel in a while. So, yeah, I asked her, I was like, you want to go get a Friel? It's been a while. So, of course, she says, yeah. So, we went to get some Friels. And then we went to, well, actually, I got some extra Friels, too. So, we got, I'm trying to think, actually, because my order of operations seems a little bit off. I don't know. We got, so, for me, I saw that they had a new Snickers one. So, I got the Snickers one for me. She got, what did she choose? I think she just chose chocolate. And then, so what was going to happen, well, I'll get to this later in more detail, but we were going to go to a friend's for dinner and a movie. So, anyways, I got a Reese's one for the friend, and they have a kid who's annoying and nobody likes him because he's annoying, but he's too stupid to realize this, apparently. Like, Morgan hates him since like day one of meeting him, and it's like, well, I must tell you something, kid, or I should tell you something, kid, but you're too much of an idiot, so you don't even realize. But anyways, he's boring, so we just get him a vanilla one. Him and her, Morgan, they both have very boring taste and stuff. At least she'll get chocolate or mint chocolate chips sometimes on the Friel. Him, vanilla. Exciting, so much flavor. But anyways, what we also did to be stupid is the straws that they have is like those ones that have like the scoop at the bottom. So we put his in upside down so the scoop was on the outside. And of course, he's so dumb, he just drinks it that way anyways. But anyways, yeah, so we got the Friels. Now, I feel like we went to GameStop. That's why I feel like we did a little bit more. But I'm trying to think the order of operations, because once we had the Friels for everybody, I don't think I would have been dicking around. I wouldn't have wanted that to melt. But I'm pretty sure we did go to GameStop. I'm trying to think what I got. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. What the heck did I get? I think I got Super Mario Land on 3DS. I mean, I had a 3DS when 3DS was, in its heyday. And I bought games for it. But now, 3DS is it is out of style. And so I've been trying to load up on some 3DS games just because, while you still can, before it's completely gone, like Wii and GameCube and stuff. So I chose that, and I feel like I got 2 Switch games, but I can't remember what they were. Because the thing is GameStop has nowadays they have random sales. Like, before they used to have buy 2, get 1 free all the time. And, like, their used games would be super cheap, especially compared to new. Now, that's not the case anymore. They barely have buy 2, get 1 free. And their used games are, like, $2 less than new. It's rip-off. So what they do instead, though, it seems, is they have, like, random sales where, like, games will be drastically reduced in price. Like, for example, right now, they have on Switch, I just know about Switch because that's what I have. But they have Kirby, Star Allies, it's going for $30-something 99, $31.99, I think. Like, for a Kirby game that's never going to go lower than regular MSRP price, that's actually super cheap. And I want to get it. I still haven't yet, and I don't know when I'll be able to, because as of me recording this, the Lego Star Wars game is coming out, and I got a couple, relatively speaking, expensive bills to cover for this pay period. So I don't even know if I'm going to have money to get that Star Wars game. But that's the one I want to get next, not Kirby. But still, that sale is very enticing. But anyways, yeah, they've had a lot of games on sale for no reason like that. And yeah, so I try to get to GameStop and check it out, see what they have on their weird sale. So then if there's anything cool, I can take advantage. So I'm pretty sure that's what happened, but I can't remember what they were that I chose. I think she might have gotten a new... Yeah, pretty sure she got Torchic as well. Yeah, this would have been Thursday, right? Yeah. So I'm pretty sure I got her a Torchic too. She likes to collect the plushes. So I got her a Torchic. Well, I didn't get it. I let her choose. Is there one of these that you want to get? I mean, she basically has all of them that GameStop has now. The only one she doesn't have is Bulbasaur. The Pikachu one, she didn't have Torchic. Now she does. And that might be it. But the thing is Bulbasaur, she technically has the small keychain version that she keeps on her bag. She has 3 keychain ones. She has Bulbasaur, she has an Eevee, and who's the other one? I think she has a Pikachu as the other one. But anyways, as the bigger size plush, the Pikachu one she also doesn't have, but I don't think she cares about Pikachu, which is funny because I never did either. I just felt like Pikachu was overrated. He's just the mascot, basically. He's Ash's Pokemon. He's the main character, so to me it was boring. Like, I want to get into somebody different, somebody cooler, that's not just the go-to. Like, you think of Pokemon, you think of Pikachu. And I almost feel like she's got that same kind of mentality, like, nah, that's just the basic one. I don't care about him. She does have a Pikachu. I forget what he is. I think he's... Well, yeah, he's the one that's all yellow. I don't know what that was supposed to signify. But, like, even when I was trying to get her to get it, she didn't even want to. I just pitched it to her as being super rare. Like, oh, come on, you got to get this. It's super rare. And then she was like, fine, even though I'm the one paying for it. But still, that's the only reason why she has that Pikachu. Otherwise, she don't really care. But anyways, yeah, so she chose Torchic. So Torchic got added to the family. So now, anyways, the friend, like I was saying, so we ended up going over there. What happened was all we had was macaroni and cheese, super basic dinner, which is fine. I'm not trying to sound like I'm complaining. I don't care. I'm fairly easy enough to feed, and macaroni and cheese works perfect with boring kids anyways. Like I said, their kid plus Morgan are both super boring, so macaroni and cheese is perfect. That's a generic kid food anyways. But yeah, so we had our Friels, macaroni and cheese, and then they left it up to Morgan to pick the movie on Netflix. So she ended up just choosing Despicable Me, which I don't have a problem with. You know, that's a decent enough movie. But my only issue I did have was I felt like she kind of took Easy Street. Like, she just kind of casually browsed through, and that was the first option, like a kids type movie. So that's what she chose. Like, I feel like she didn't really look. You know what I mean? She just thought, Despicable Me. Okay, that's what we'll go with. And it was like, way to put in effort. Anyhow, we probably finished up there at about 7:30, I think. 6. Yeah, we probably got there around 6. Yeah, like 5:50, I think. So yeah, by the time the movie was over, about 7:30. And then we went home, and then per usual, she did her homework, her reading, yada yada. And then yeah, she wanted to watch Toy Story 3. So I asked her, well, what do you want to do? Do you want to watch it from the beginning so we can watch a full watch through? Or do you want to pick up where we left off on Tuesday? And she said, I don't care. So I figured the first time we watched it, the first half, it was in the living room. This time I was going to watch it in the bedroom because I like to watch movies at night in the bedroom just because what the heck's going on? I'm getting all dry. Because I just feel like it makes more sense. You know, it's nighttime, you're going to be going to bed soon. Just lay down and kind of relax and get cozy. And then by the time the movie's over, you're nice and ready to just pass out. I feel like if you watch a movie at night in the living room, it's like you're up. You're sitting in a chair or on the couch. The whole point is to be up. I mean, they call it a living room for a reason. So it just feels too structured. I like at nighttime watching movies in the bedroom. Just calm down, relax, get into the zone of, you know, getting comfy, getting ready to sleep in an hour or so. So yeah. So I figured since we're going to be going to the TV room, you know how sometimes Blu-ray players will remember where you left off for no reason? Like, I think both of mine can do that. It's only like on select movies too. I don't understand how it picks and chooses which one it wants to remember. But sometimes there's a movie I haven't watched in literally years, and I pop it in, like, I haven't seen this in a while, and it's like, do you want to pick up where you left off? And I'm like, one, how do you remember where I left off? I haven't watched this in so long. And two, no, I don't want to pick up where I left off, because I guarantee it's in the credits. Why would I want to continue watching the credits after 2 years of not even watching this movie in general? That's stupid. No, Blu-ray player, just start over. But anyways, sometimes that's convenient. Like in this situation, say it would have remembered where we left off if I put it back in the living room, that would be perfect. Put it in, hey, do you want to pick up? Yeah, perfect. But since I was going in the bedroom, you know, that Blu-ray player didn't have it in there yet. So I figured, whatever, we'll just watch it from the beginning. So yeah, we watched Toy Story 3 from the beginning. And then when it was over, went to bed, and that was about it. You know, and then Friday rolls around, we got to get up at, when do we get up at? 5:30? Yeah, I think we get up at 5:30. Well, I get dressed, she just kind of goes pee and then throws her jacket on, and then we go to her mom's, where she officially gets ready for school and then has cereal, and then usually by 6:30, 6:40, that's when I leave and take the kids to their before school daycare situation, and then I head off to work. Alright, so now this weekend was my weekend. So, starting with Saturday, the 26th? This isn't coming out right. So yeah, what did we do Saturday? Okay. So, one thing I want to say is, on the last T forecast, I was talking about when I picked her up at 9, and I was confused because I felt like something was off. Yeah, I remembered afterwards. I didn't pick her up. Her mom had brought everybody, actually, to go get haircuts. Well, not everybody. It was her, Morgan, and her brother to go get haircuts. So she actually brought her to me. That's why I couldn't remember, and everything seemed off, because I didn't go get her. She came to me. And she dropped her off actually super early. I was surprised. I was like, you booked haircuts for 3 people for 8 o'clock in the morning? You guys are already done? Like, I was just thinking about when I used to go get haircuts. I mean, I do it myself now. I'm balding, so I just shave my head. But I was thinking about when I used to go. Like, sometimes just me would be 10, 15 minutes. I'm like, how did 3 people get haircuts? And you're already done in here? Like, she was dropping her off to me at, like, 8:20. Like, it was super early, and I was super confused. But, hey, works for me. 1, I didn't have to go out and go get her, which saves me a little gas and stuff. And 2, 8:20, that gives me like 40 minutes bonus. So, anyways, I'm not trying to talk about last week. That's just one thing that I thought of, and I was like, God dang it, when I actually made the cast, I couldn't remember that. Anyways, carrying on with Saturday. So, first off, her mom had to work 4 in the morning till 9. It's not a long day, but pain in the dick day, especially for a Saturday. Who wants to get up at 3:30 to go to work? Ugh. So anyways, her mom's husband is there. He works second shift now, so he's home with the kids technically, but he's sleeping. I mean, he gets home at 3 o'clock in the morning, so come 9, he's been home for 6 hours, but he's probably doesn't go to bed till 4:30, and then you can't go to sleep right away. You're all wound up and stuff, and then I'm pretty sure he gets home and has like dinner or something, even though it's 4 in the morning, so it's just like a weird breakfast actually, but you know what I mean. So anyways, because of that, I figured I'd hold off on getting Morgan right away, because then it becomes a weird situation where the boy, he's only 6, her half brother, he's only 6, and like, I don't know, they think that he wouldn't like the feeling of being home alone. Obviously he's not, his dad's in his bedroom sleeping, but still, the kid would feel like he's alone, I guess. So I just figured, whatever, I'll just dick around. I'm not gonna try to go get her right away at 9, because then the options were either A, I sit there and just wait for her to get home, her mom, or B, I do take him, but then the kid like freaks out or something because he thinks he's home alone, and ugh. So I figured it's just easier if I just leave her. She's smart enough and able enough to understand that they're A, not home alone, and B, know how to handle things in a basic sense. So anyways, I didn't get there super late. I probably got there maybe 9, 10, just a tiny bit late. But anyhow, I ended up parking on the side of the road because, like I said, her mom wasn't there, so I wasn't going to park in the driveway, and then she can't get in the driveway. So as I was parking, I finished up, I pull in their driveway, and then I back up and just park parallel next to their mailbox. And as I'm done putting my car in park, there she comes down the road. So I was like, okay, perfect timing, I guess. Now I can just go in, pick her up, and leave like normal. Because I thought I was going to have to hang out. I was there. I wasn't going to just sit in my car. I wasn't going to go in. But I was like, dang it, I don't really want to hang out here and waste time. But kind of worked out. So, yeah. After I picked her up, headed off to Walmart. The purpose for going to Walmart initially was just to get some, like basic stuff like milk. I don't even think I needed anything else, just milk for breakfast. But then it ended up turning into a bunch of other stuff. I got milk, I got some, what the heck else did I get? Oh yeah, cinnamon, toast, what the heck is it? French toast sticks, there you go. Jeez, I'm thinking of the cereal, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So we got some French toast sticks. I forgot to get syrup though, so that's annoying. What else did we get? I got her a toy, not really a toy, it's for the mini brands things. It's like a store. She's got a couple stores already, but this is a new store that she didn't have yet, so I let her get that. Really wasn't even that much, relatively speaking, considering what it is. Usually like playset type things are super expensive. This one was only like $30. I know that's not nothing, but like I said, playsets are usually a lot. Like look at any Barbie playset, things like $100. So for this one just being 30, I was like, whatever. What else did we get? I don't know, we got a bunch of stupid things. Ended up being like $50, I think. I go to Walmart for milk and end up dropping $50 on stupid crap. But yeah, then after Walmart, we went to the gas station like we did on Thursday to get Friels again. She originally was choosing chocolate, and I made fun of her because, they got gooder, wow. They got better, more variety of flavors, if you will, and just to get chocolate's just boring. Like, come on, pick something fun. So she's like, fine, I'll do mint chocolate chip. Well, that's like her backup. Her 3 ice cream flavors she likes are coffee, chocolate, and mint chocolate chip. I'm like, come on, that's still kind of boring. Be a little more experimentative. What's the word? Is that even a word? Experiment a little. There you go. You know, get like the Snickers one or something. Not just your usual. But anyhow, so we did that. And then, again, like Thursday, GameStop is right there behind this place that we get Freels at. So I figured out, what the heck, we'll go to GameStop. Went to GameStop. And even though I was just there the other day, I ended up finding a couple more games I was interested in. So yeah, I don't remember which ones, because I bought a lot over this weekend. Not really a lot, I guess. It's like 1 or 2 here and there over a bunch of different stores, though. So I forget which ones I bought when. But yeah, then after GameStop, trying to think what I know we ate something, because when it was time for dinner, I actually wasn't too hungry, but she was, so that's the only reason why we went out. But what the heck did we do for lunch? Let's see, this was Saturday. I'm trying to remember. What the heck did we do? I don't know. We had something, though. Well, yeah, actually, at Walmart. Maybe that's what it was. Did we just eat dumb stuff? Maybe. Because when we were at Walmart, I just remember now, she got some strawberries, and I bought a bag of pears. I haven't even eaten any of the pears yet. Now, this is the second time that I'm recording this, so at first I was talking about the date. Well, now it's the next day. Today's Wednesday now, the 30th. I still haven't touched my pears, but that's only because I have bananas I'm working on finishing up. And then I'll get around to my pears. I kind of overshot that. I don't know. I saw them, they looked good, and I grabbed them. But now looking back at it, and I'm like, they're going to go bad before I get to them. But anyway, she had strawberries, so we were watching... What the heck did we watch? Oh, yeah. The SpongeBob show, the new one, Camp Corral. I got that for her when she wasn't with me at FYE. And yeah, I paid $17.99. And then when we were at Walmart, I saw Walmart had it for $12.99. And I was like, God dang it. 1, why didn't I think of that? That Walmart would probably have it. 2, because now I paid $5 more for the same exact dang show. FYE is such a ripoff. I don't understand these stores that are like based on, or not based on, but like center around X, but they charge so much more than other places like Walmart and stuff. Like, FYE is all about music. I mean, it's for your entertainment. It used to be video games, too. They don't have video games anymore. But still, it's music and just fun stuff. Movies, music. And yet their prices suck. You know, like, anytime a new movie comes out, go to Walmart, Blu-ray. I mean, not Blu-ray. 4K is like $25. You go to FYE, Blu-ray is like $50. Never mind 4K. They don't even carry 4K because it's too expensive for them. It's ridiculous. Just like Barnes & Noble. They specialize in books, yet their book prices are absolute trash. Seriously. Whatever the cover price says, that's what they charge. Oh, this is $8.99? Like, it's... Sometimes I forget because I'm used to Walmart. Oh, it says $8.99? Yeah, but what are they really going to charge me? Like $6.99? $5.99? I get to the register, oh, $8.99. Yeah, this isn't Walmart. Like, you'd think a place like Barnes & Noble could get some good not sales, but, you know, deals, really cut the price back. That's their whole shtick. So work with, like, publishing companies and stuff to get exclusives or whatever and cut back on the price. Nope. Do whatever Walmart does, but for books only. How come Walmart's able to get everything cheaper, but places that specialize in just one thing can't? I don't understand this. Anyways, though, just big, huge tangent, just complaining about how I paid more for the same thing. Ugh. Anyways, so yeah, we started watching that. So it said season 1, volume 1 or something like that, part 1, I don't know. So I would assume that it's still going on as season 1 right now, but it was pretty long. I mean, there was a lot of episodes. I think there was 2 discs in the thing. I think between both of them it was like 5 hours total worth of show. So anyways, yeah, we watched disc 1. That's like 2.5 hours. And she packed down all her strawberries. What the heck did I eat? Maybe, oh yeah, that's what. I had some nonsense in the refrigerator that I finished off. So I ate something, I don't remember what the heck it was. Oh yeah, some pizza. I had a couple slices of pizza, and I think I had a tiny bit of macaroni and cheese or something from the last time we went to Bentley's, so I ate that. I didn't offer her any real food like that because she was packing down strawberries, so I was like, well, maybe she's okay. She's kind of a lightweight. She takes 2 bites of food anyways, and she's full, so... And she ate the whole dang container of strawberries, so I'm like, she's gotta be fine. But yeah, so anyways, we watched that. What time would this have been over now? Well, because I'm trying to think of when we went to Bentley's. I think we ended up kind of just dicking around for a little bit. We went in my bedroom and we were like lightly wrestling on the bed. And then I always do this thing where I mock her and say that she sleeps crazy. So I was pretending that we were sleeping and she's just like throwing me around and stuff. But I was being her. So I'm holding her, throwing her around. She thought it was fun and wanted me to keep doing it, but I'm getting tired because, you know, she's like 75 pounds nowadays and she's getting bigger. Not fat, I mean, just she's getting bigger. She's almost 10 years old, so that comes with the territory. She's not going to be 40 pounds forever. So anyways, yeah, she wants me to keep going, though, and I'm like, I'm beat now, and I need a break. But yeah, so then I think she said I'm hungry or something. I was like, well, I tried to hit up a friend, and they said no because they had some family over. So I was like, whatever, I guess it'll just be me and you. So I said, where do you want to go? I was looking into this pizza place that I've been to once. I don't remember it too well because, like I said, I was only there once, and this was a long time ago, probably 2010. So I was trying to see if it was even open. I heard they had some kind of controversy, like mice or something, so I wanted to see if they were even open. And it looks like they are, so maybe they got that situated. I need to get over. Oh boy, I'm in a weird situation right now. You know, I usually make these while driving. And currently I'm on the highway, and the exit I need is one of those stupid left exits, you know, the very rare left exit. And yeah, I'm slowly being passed, so I can't get up there. I mean, I can't move over because I'm kind of gridlocked right now. I mean, I'm not anymore. I'm finally in the exit lane, but like it's just awkward because then there's people behind me too, and I'm like, great, I gotta like stop on the highway. And then there's cars behind me, but the passing lane's not moving. I'm like, I don't want these cars to like go to pass me either. You know what I mean? Because I'm slowing down. I want them to be like, oh, why is this guy going so slow? And then I'm gridlocking myself even more. Man, I've never been in a situation where I'm struggling with the left lane, but now that I have to deal with it, there's a lot of problems that can come up with this stupid left exit. Ugh. Anyways. So, yeah, where was I at? Oh, yeah. So I wanted to do the pizza. Then I wasn't sure because I was like, I'm not really feeling pizza. Plus, she's boring. If I'm going to go somewhere different, I want to try a nice, fun pizza. And I can't get a fun pizza with her because she don't like flavors. Oh, this has flavor. I don't like it. She doesn't explicitly say that. That's just my joke. But still, all we usually get if we get pizza together is sausage, pepperoni, and hamburg. Either all 3 of them or a combination of them or possibly just one of them. But yeah, she's boring. And I don't want that. I want like the special. See what their special tastes like. Or a barbecue chicken pizza or something, not just boring. So then I was like, I don't know if I really want that. So then I threw some options out. I was like, you want to go to Bentley's? You want to go get pizza? You want to do this? And she said Bentley's. And I was actually surprised because, I don't know. It seems weird coming out of her mouth. Like, not like Bentley's is like super fancy and upscale or whatever, but like, I don't know, she's kind of boring. You'd think she'd just say something basic, like, I guess just pizza. Not Bentley's. So I was like, okay, whatever, I like it there, so let's go. So I went to Bentley's. So, as a little background on that, my brother's woman used to, I don't know, work there. I don't know if she still does, or if she's just on a leave of absence, or what the situation is. She hasn't been there when I go, so I don't know. But she used to work there, and he would hang out there with her and kind of work for free and help her out. So anyways, I kind of semi-know a good amount of the staff just because of him. So anyways, one of the people that I don't really know, never really see too much, I don't even really know what her name is though, but I mean, I've seen her, but not really like in my area, like at my tables around. He says normally she does a lot of the bartending stuff, so that's why I wouldn't really see her, because she's at the bar, and I don't drink, I don't go to the bar. Plus, most times when I did go, I had Morgan. We're not going to go sit at the bar with a 9-year-old. So anyways, she was my waitress though, and not really a fan of her. She's kind of like, I don't know, what's the word, not stuffy, but But, like, she's kind of just boring, unfriendly, like, not really... She's stiff, kind of weird and awkward, and, like, semi-rude, and I was like, ugh, should I leave her a tip? Like, tips are supposed to be reflective, right? So if I leave nothing... But then I thought, maybe I should go the opposite direction, leave a really good tip. Maybe she's conscious that she's being rude, and then she'll feel bad for being kind of rude. But then I was like, I don't know what to do, so I just left an average one. I go to Bentley's kind of fairly often enough, so, like, I don't want to leave a crappy tip, and then, like, you know, word gets around, and now I'm, like, the guy that tips bad, and they give me bad service because of it. But at the same time, I want to give her a big one, and psychologically think that, ooh, maybe she'll feel bad, but in reality, she's like, oh, I'm doing great, look at this massive tip I got. But anyways, after we went to Bentley's, we went to... There's a mall nearby. I didn't go to that one. Normally I would, but I didn't. Instead, we went to the other mall that's nearby. It's not as near. I mean, it's not too much further away either. It's maybe 15 minutes away from Bentley's versus the other mall that's 5 minutes away. So we went to the 15-minute away one. Oh, my word. Every time I do these, I cough. I'm getting myself all dry talking. But anyways, we went to that mall, and basically there's only a few stores I like there anyways. There's GameStop, there's Barnes & Noble, and there's a Target, which Target's nothing special. That's just Target. But sometimes while I'm there, I figure, well, what the heck, make this more worth my while. Because from home, you know, this mall's like 45 minutes away from home. So, yeah, it's kind of close to Bentley's, but even Bentley's is kind of far from me. So, you know, I figure while I'm there, I might as well make the best of it. But anyways, the point of why I went to the mall this time was strictly for GameStop. My mom and dad used to always make fun of me when I was younger, because anytime we went somewhere and there was a GameStop, I'd want to go to the GameStop. And we used to have a GameStop right down the street from where my parents live. Unfortunately, it closed probably about a year ago now. But yeah, they'd always be like, where do you need to go? It's going to be the same thing. It's just GameStop. And I always said, no, because you never know what they could have. Because the used games, yeah, maybe the new games would be the same, but the used inventory is where it's different. So that's why I always like to go check, because you never know what you could find. So anyways, that's why I wanted to go to this GameStop, just to see. I hadn't been there in a little bit, so I wanted to see if they had anything different. Unfortunately, this GameStop usually actually has a pretty decent Switch selection as well. I only say unfortunately because, of course, it's the furthest away one from me. Like, it couldn't be the one that's local to me, that's right down the street from my job. No, it's the one that's super far away that has a good selection. But yeah, so anyways, I actually did have a game in mind that I wanted to try to find. They didn't have it. That's where I saw it, though, was there. I never saw it anywhere else. It's called Ember, E-M-B-R. I don't know, it seems like it's some kind of, like, pyromaniac game or something. And, like, it seems crappy, but at the same time, it seems like it could be fun-ish, like, as two-player. So I thought it could be a cool game for me and Morgan to check out, but they didn't have it. Go figure. When I actually want to go buy it, they don't have it. When I don't really care, it's there all the time. Now I intentionally go there to get it. Nope, we don't have it. Oh, okay. But anyways, yeah. So I did end up finding some other games. Again, I don't remember offhand. I think I found like 2. And then there was this other game that's called Sisters something. I don't know. Like, it looks decent. Not for me. I don't have any interest in it. But it looks decent on the screenshots in the back. Like, maybe if I was a little girl, I would be interested in it. And I always think about getting it for Morgan, because I'm like, it looks kind of cool. Like, maybe she could get into this. So I showed her, I'm like, do you think this looks cool? And she just looks at it, no. I'm like, no! I always thought this might be up your alley. You don't think this looks cool? No. Whatever then, fine. It's only $18.99 used, so, you know, I don't care. I can get it, but apparently she don't think it looks cool, so whatever. Anyways, after GameStop, we went home, right? Yeah, we just went home. I feel like I took back roads, though. I don't usually take back roads, but I think I took back roads Not all the way. I know I didn't go all the way. How far did I go on back roads? I went like halfway for back roads or something. How far did I go? I don't know. Maybe I did go all the way. Actually, yeah, that's the situation. I went 100% of the way back roads. See, normally I take... So there's a town that's like right over the state border, and for some reason I just catch the highway there. Does it make sense? No, but that's what I do every time. This time, I just took straight back roads the whole way. So, yeah. And then we got home. I had to go to the bathroom per usual because every time I eat, it basically just goes straight through me, which is annoying. And I made a giant mess all over the toilet, which normally I wouldn't be talking about this, but I only say it because obviously I had to clean that all up. It was ridiculous. But yeah, when I was done, it really cleaned up the toilet, made the toilet look really good when I was done. Like, I clean my toilet fairly often, but I guess I don't usually deep clean it. And because there was a huge mess, I had to deep clean it. And so when I was done, it kind of looked like a new toilet. And I was like, I should deep clean this stupid thing a little bit more often. It makes my bathroom look so much fresher. But yeah, that's about all. I mean, then I took a shower because, that mess was kind of mildly on me as well. Mildly. It's not like I splashed diarrhea all over myself. It's just, enough to be annoying, and I didn't feel like keep wasting all that toilet paper. So I took a shower, and then she was bored waiting for me to be done because I wanted to watch this show with her. This is something new that we never saw. So wait, actually, I think we started the SpongeBob show at night. So what the heck did we watch during the day? It wasn't SpongeBob. We haven't watched the TV show in a while, though. So what kind of movie did we watch? I don't know. Did we have something else to finish up? Toy Story, but we finished that on Thursday. Yeah, I don't know. We didn't watch that other movie, though. I mean, the SpongeBob show, like I said. We watched it at night because we watched it on Saturday night was the first disc, and then during breakfast on Sunday we did the second disc. So what the heck did we watch in between there when we got home? We did watch something, right? Because she was eating strawberries. I was gonna say, did we play a game? Maybe. No, she wouldn't. I don't usually eat while playing games because, one, I just feel like it's distracting. You can't really do both at the same time. You're either focused on the game or focused on eating. And two, I'm especially not doing that with her because I don't need her making a mess on my controller or something. I mean, I noticed that the controller, the joystick things are, it's a Pikachu-themed controller, and they're supposed to be nice and yellow, and they're all, like, brown and gross, and I don't even know why. It's not my hands. I wash my hands all the time before I play my games, so I'm like, it's gonna be her hands that are gross. So I don't need it getting grosser because she's getting food stains all over my controller or stickiness or something. I mean, she was eating strawberries, so maybe stickiness, like juice and stuff, spit. But anyways, yeah, I don't know. So that's basically what we did Saturday night. We watched the first disc after my shower, which we probably started this at like 8:30. And then it was over at like 11, and I was super tired. I was like, it's about time this thing's over. And then, yeah, finally got to go to bed. All right, last day of the batch. Sunday. What would be the date? What's today? 30th, 29, 28, 27. Sunday, March 27. So, per usual, we got up kind of late. I was awake a smidge before her. Only because, she ended up coming around shortly thereafter. But, it was probably like, pushing 10, maybe 9, yeah, probably pushing 10. I know I was up, it was still in the 9 range, but when she came around, it was in the low 10 range, maybe 10, 15, somewhere around there. So, anyways, we ended up, so I know what we did. I'm trying to remember where we had this. I think we had breakfast in the living room. Usually I just do it in the bedroom, but I think we did it in the living room because I knew we were going to watch SpongeBob Disc 2, and I know that's kind of long, and I think I just didn't really want to be on my bed watching TV for that long. I'd rather be in the living room where I'm just kind of sitting in the chair and stuff, So, yeah, cereal. I did buy the not the cinnamon toast crunch. Dang, I'm saying that again. The French toast sticks. I bought those to have for breakfast, but like I said, I forgot syrup, so kind of wasn't an option. So we just stuck with cereal. I mean, I guess it would be an option, but it would be kind of boring. You need butter and syrup for them to be on point. Otherwise, they're just kind of dry. So, anyways, we did that. We watched the second disc. 2.5 hours. We probably started this thing at what? 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1. Yeah, it's over by 1. We didn't play a game. This whole weekend, we didn't play any games. We didn't play Guitar Hero. We didn't play Minecraft. We didn't do anything, which I guess on one hand is good, instead of just playing video games. But on the other hand, it's like, God dang it, like, that's when I play my games, is when I'm with her. I want to play my games too, and it hasn't happened. This is like the second weekend in a row I think we haven't played games. We're just busy with other stuff somehow. But what did we do? Because what happened was I was supposed to go out with a friend. Actually, they were coming to pick us up for 3 o'clock. So yeah, this was over by like 1. So what did we do? We probably just dicked around, watched some TikTok, did more wrestling like we did a little bit on Saturday. What else? That's right, she was doing something in her room. What was she doing? Because when I needed her to get dressed, she was taking forever. I think she was playing her DS. Yeah, she played her DS. So what the heck was I doing? There was something that I was going to be doing, because then that's when she chose, I'll just play my DS then while you do that. Oh yeah, I think I started to vacuum. And she was like, I'll just play my DS while you're vacuuming. Like, vacuuming doesn't even take me that long. My apartment's tiny. If I try to do a deep, thorough vacuum, it's like 10 minutes. If I do a casual vacuum, it's like 5 minutes, 6 minutes. But anyways, she was playing her DS. And then when I was done vacuuming, she just continued with the DS, which is fine. Like, until I needed to get her clothes, and then she's dicking around and not getting dressed, and yeah. But anyways, then my friend showed up at 3. We were a little bit late because of her not getting dressed. I mean, we're not late for real. I'm just in my apartment. All I have to do is run downstairs, but you know what I mean. Like, they showed up at 3, and then they had to wait a little bit. So yeah, then what? We went out to a Dairy Queen. So I didn't know about any Dairy Queens in my area. I thought Dairy Queens was one of those restaurants that you hear about, but it's not in my actual area, like Hardee's or what's the other one? Carl's Jr. or Carl's Sr., if that's such a thing. I don't know. Or for the longest time, Sonic. I mean, we have a Sonic kind of in my area now. I mean, it is in my area. It's in relation. It's about an hour away, but still, that's better than driving to, like, North Carolina or something. But yeah, apparently there's Dairy Queens around here. I didn't know about that. Apparently there's a lot of them, and I didn't know about that. So that's what we did. We went to Dairy Queen. It was okay. It was I don't know, it was alright. I'd go again. The only problem was their service is super slow. Like, I don't know if they were just short-staffed or if that's just how they are, but, like, we stood around waiting forever for our food. And then, like, even when we were leaving people in the drive-thru, we were watching them pull out too, because the drive-thru was barely moving as well. Like, I thought maybe it was like a Wendy's situation. Wendy's really focuses on their drive-thru, and they'll make the front, the people that came in, they make them kind of wait. So I thought maybe that's what was happening. No, drive-thru wasn't moving either. So I don't know, but it was all right. It's funny because Morgan, so she's very boring, like I said, when it comes to food. If you go to a fast food place like that, she usually gets either chicken nuggets or a burger plain. And when I say burger, I mean burger, not cheeseburger, just burger, meat and bread. So that's what she got. She got the burger kids meal, meat and bread, and it's just so depressing and boring looking. Ugh. And like, we got to the table, and so they screwed up on one thing. We were supposed to get onion rings, and they gave us fries instead. So then Morgan's like, they better have made my sandwich plain. And she opens it, and there's nothing on it. She says, good, they did. But it's just such a sad-looking sandwich. It's meat and bread. And, like, I feel goofy when I order it, too, for her, because it's like, I don't know, it's just, like, depressing. Yeah, can I get a kid's meal with a hamburger plain? Like, ugh. There's nothing to it. I feel like I'm punishing her. Yeah, you'll get something to eat, a hamburger plain, and you'll like it. Only the reality is, I will like it. So to punish her, I'd have to be like, you're going to get a hamburger with everything on it and enjoy it. What's that mean? Ketchup, mustard, pickles, and onions. No! But anyway, when we were done eating, though, it was funny because she said, I was making fun of her like I usually do about her boring sandwich, and she says, it was actually really good here. I think the meat on this sandwich was much better than like at Burger King or something. And I said, yeah, it was better tasting. Yeah, it was. So it's not that boring. I was like, okay, maybe their patties have a little more flavor, but it's still boring. You know how much more flavor you could have had if you had some sauce on it, had some toppings on it instead of just bread. But anyways, yeah, so then after Dairy Queen, we started to head back, and I made a pit stop at Walmart. Well, I wasn't driving, but, you know, we collectively, as a group, made a pit stop at Walmart. Because, well, even though I was there Saturday, there was some critical things I forgot. Like, one, I was unaware that my cat's food was low. Like, I always buy her moist because she's picky, and I know exactly what kind of moist she likes. And nowadays, cat food is impossible to find. It's one of those things, it's like toilet paper in the beginning of this pandemic. You know, it's weird. The cat food aisles are always so barren. So whenever I see the dang moist that she likes, I load up. That way then, if there's a time I do go and they don't have any, it doesn't matter. And if I do go and they do have some, whatever, I'll just hook her up. So, yeah, but I was unaware that her hard food was getting low. So I needed to get her more hard food, which, I guess in all fairness, today's Wednesday, and I still haven't opened the new bag yet. The old bag is almost empty, though. It's got one more serving in it, and then that's it. But I guess it wasn't, what I'm trying to say is I guess it wasn't as urgent as I thought. I mean, I know I'm not going to have to give her food tonight, so if anything, tomorrow I'd have to fill her up, and it's Thursday. So in all fairness, if I didn't buy the food on Sunday, today, I guess, as of my story, then I could have just got it for a Friday, and then Thursday, I'm not saying I wouldn't feed her Thursday, I'd just give her extra moist, though, to compensate for her not having any hard. But still, whatever. So I got that, and then I needed more cleaning supplies. So for cleaning supplies, I just use like those Lysol wipes. It's just easy. It's already moistened. It's ready to go. You just wipe down your surface. Boom, bam, done. But yeah, I didn't realize I was low on those either until I was deep cleaning my toilet. And then, what was the other thing I had to get? There was 3 things on my list. Toilet paper. That one actually wasn't super desperate either. It's just, I was down to 2 rolls. There was one new one in my cupboard where I keep them, and then the one on my roll that was newly placed there. So it's basically 2 new rolls. But still, it's better to get it ahead of time so that when I do need it, I'm not completely out. Kind of like I do with soap and stuff, you know? When the soap gets low, buy more. That way then when it's actually out, you're good to go. Not like, oh, I forgot I needed soap and now I don't have any. So yeah. So we went to Walmart. Then after that, yeah, we just went home after that. And then, so now it was about 6 o'clock when I got back. And so I really didn't want to do anything like major because it's Sunday night, you know, my time with her is getting closer to an end, you know, because I got to bring her back to her mom's. It's not like Saturday we get all night and I have her all day the next day. It's Sunday. Like, I just want to kind of enjoy our last hours together before I got to bring her back. But I do returnables, you know, the cans, 5 cents per can, and I had a lot of them. I had this giant, like, almost, I guess you could say, industrial-sized bag, jam-packed full. Plus, I had 2 normal trash bags full, so it was taking up a lot of space in my apartment. I had to get them done. And I meant to do it on Saturday, and it didn't happen. So I was like, well, my options are either I can do it today, even though I don't want to. I'd rather just stay here and relax, or I can just do it on Tuesday or something with her. But I was like, nah, Tuesday I don't have much time. Thursday's kind of the same situation. So I decided we'd just go do it. So we went and did the cans. We got there. By the time we got there, I just go to Price Chopper. It's right down the street from where I live. So went to Price Chopper. Did the cans. And yeah, we got there at like 7:02. I only know this because apparently she was like monitoring the time. When we left, she was like, oh, we were here exactly for, I don't know how much time. But we got there at 7:02. We left at like 7:40 or something. So she was like, oh, it's 38 minutes. But anyhow, the giant bag had exactly $7 in it worth of cans, which I thought was kind of funny that it was just a round even amount like that. Which is what? $7 times 20 cans, $1, 140 cans in there. Well, it's not really cans, it's more bottles. That's why it takes up a lot of space. Not 2 liters, just like 20-ounce bottles and stuff, but still. And then the other 2 smaller bags, that brought us, combined with everything, it brought us up to $11.30, which she thought was funny. She's like, oh, $11.30, that's like a normal, she was relating it to like time, how $11.30 is a normal time. But, yeah, so what happened was, when it can't, well, the big bag we kind of did together. She would grab a few, put them in, I would do some. Well, I was trying to be continuous, and then she'd grab some and sneak some in around me. But then the smaller bags, we kind of each handled our own bag. So when I was done my bag, she claimed she was done with her bag too, and that's how it was $11.30. But actually, there was one dang bottle still in there. But I didn't check because I was just trusting her, and I was like, well, it's kind of, I don't want to say it defeats my purpose. It's one bottle, but still, we're here to get rid of every single one and go home with a clean, fresh slate. And here I am with one still in the bag that I got to bring home. And then I was like, well, it also ruins your $11.30 because this is actually $11.35. But then it was actually $11.40 because there was one cherry Pepsi that I had that for some reason the machine wouldn't take. I tried to put it in like 15 times over the course of maybe 4 different attempts. So not like 60 times total, but like 15 times total. Like maybe I did 4 one time, 3 the next time. You know what I mean? And it just wouldn't take it. And I don't know why. Like sometimes bottles that aren't going to be returnable have a red band on them. This one didn't have a red band. It was normal. I was looking the whole thing over. There was no reason why it wouldn't take it, but it just wouldn't take it. So yeah, that's another one that we got ripped off on. It could have been $11.40 total, but still, $11.30 is not bad. Free money, basically. $11.30 for just to put in 40 minutes of work. And yeah, I guess that's about all. Then we went back home. I had her take her shower, and yeah, that's it. We didn't really have time to do anything else. We can't watch TV or anything. So, what did we do? I feel like there was a tiny, tiny gap in between there, though. Because we were done 7:40. We went home. I don't know. By the time we got home, it's not that far away. Maybe 5 minutes, 7:45. Get upstairs. Yeah, maybe. By the time we got in, it's like 8 o'clock. I handled the bags, put away the money that we got, and all this. Yeah, maybe. And then she took her shower, brushed her teeth, and then we headed out. That's another thing I forgot to say. She brought her DS with her when we went out to Dairy Queen. I only mentioned that because when I was a kid, I played my Game Boy Advance, and then as I got a little older and I had a job, I bought myself an SP. And I played that thing all the time. All the time. I have 230 hours logged into Ruby version. I have like 60 hours logged into Golden Sun. Those are just 2 I can think of off the top of my head. I think those are my biggest 2. But I was playing games all the time. I had my Game Boy with me if I was out somewhere with my parents. And then if I was home, it was my GameCube I was playing. And it's like, with her, she has a DSi XL, and I gave her a normal 3DS. They say that kids 7 and under shouldn't have a 3DS, so I didn't give her one right away. I gave it to her, not recent per se, but recent-ish. I think I gave it to her for like her 9th birthday, but I figured, it says 7 and under. If she's 9, she should be fine to have a 3DS. But here's the thing, the 3DS she never uses. I bought her one 3DS game too, a new one that I was able to find, I forget from where. She hasn't even opened it. And the 3DS, she has turned on and dicked around with it a little bit. Like, she's made, like, a bunch of Mii's. But that's it. She doesn't even play that. And then as far as her 3DS, she gets into weird spurts. She'll play it, like, a couple times, a couple days, and then it just sits there for months. And then out of nowhere, she'll play it again, and then it sits for months. So, yeah, that's why I highlight it, because she happened to play it almost all day. Played it in the morning before, well, not morning, but, like, I don't know, 2 o'clock. And then when we're on the road, and then she played it for, actually, yeah, she played it for a little bit more after, too. Maybe that's what happened. We got home, she played her DS for a little, and then she took a shower. Because I know we had some time. Maybe that's what happened. But she ended up quitting kind of quickly then. She comes in, she's I'm done playing. Already? Yeah, the level's getting too hard. I don't want to try it anymore. Oh, okay. And, yeah, I think that's it. Anything special happened when we got to our moms? Nope. Now that today's Wednesday, I'm thinking about yesterday, so I'm thinking about things, but no, those weren't Sunday. Those were yesterday that I'm thinking. So, yeah, I guess that's all. And just to recap, this is going to be something I'm going to try to do more often. That way then I don't forget the details. See how detailed this one was? I was talking the whole time. It's like an hour long. I didn't forget stuff. I mean, I had to think at some points, but it's better than the last one I made where I couldn't remember a single dang thing. So, yeah. Thanks for checking this out and listening to me. And until next time, I said see ya.